Goswami is joining us live. Arnab, we believe that the hearing has just ended in the court, and one of the lawyers made a very interesting mention that the Mumbai police did not even mention any channel inside the court. Inside the court, didn't mention any channel. But yesterday, they called a news conference to name Republic TV when India Today was named in the FIR. Hansa has also confirmed it was India Today's name that was named in the FIR, that the FIR was filed, and then they shared the details with the Mumbai police. What's going on?
Well, what is going on is very clear. That Parambir Singh has not goofed up. That Parambir Singh has been exposed before the people of India. And Republic TV has won. But we are not just going to win. We're going to take Parambir Singh to court. And we are going to grill him there. And not just grill him there, we will expose him there.
And not just grill him there, we will expose him there. Because now the facts are completely with us. First, let me share the news. My information is that there is a complaint, I'm told, of the disciplinary committee of the rating agency or some kind of an investigation on India Today. On the basis of that investigation, there is an FIR. Now, Parambir Singh has been trying to hide the FIR. Why was he hiding the FIR? He was hiding the FIR because the FIR in 6 places mentions a channel called India Today. So, given his own promises, the nation wants to know whether Parambir Singh will call Arun Puri and Kali Puri and all the other people, the management of the India Today group, for his style of questioning. Now, you must understand, Mr. Puri, you have used your network as a handmaiden to lie about Republic Network and me. Mr. Puri and Mr. Puri's daughter, I will not descend to your level. But then if the FIR is about your company and your channel, and the allegations are against your channel and India Today, then for God's sake, please have a program on it on your channel, which nobody watches anyway. Maybe your viewership will go up a notch. Now, that's not the only thing, Mr. Puri. Let me share with viewers the details I have on how India Today has been made. And I call upon the rating agency also to clarify that Republic TV is not being named in its FIR. It is only fair for BARC to clarify this. In the meantime, let me say this. The FIR makes mention of India Today to Republic TV. And it is said, and I read, it is submitted that the report FIR number
05 filed in Mumbai's Kandivali police station on 6th October 2020 does not mention the Republic Media Network anywhere, but names an English news channel called India Today at least 6 different times in the specific context of serious allegations of financial inducement being made to watch the channel called India Today. Now, can I please have the opportunity of reading excerpts of the FIR? 1. During the interrogation, he informed that he works in the relationship manager at Hansa Research Group and said that to increase the TRPs of some channels in a malicious way, along with some of his associates, he bribed the households where TRP measuring barometer was installed and insisted that only India Today should be watched. Only India Today should be watched. That bribes were given to watch India Today. Parambir Singh, understand, resign. Please, Arun Puri, have a program on this on your channel. In fact, you should make a personal appearance. You should make a personal appearance along with your, I don't know her name, your daughter. I don't know her name, your daughter. Second point, Arun Puri. It is written in November 2019, he got a call from a man called Vinay from a following number. Vinay told him that in the Mumbai households where barometers were installed, they should be instructed to watch only the India Today news channel for at least 2 hours every day. And for this, Vinay will give commission and money to Vishal and the houses where he would instruct to watch India Today. Even they would be paid commission. So the commission agent is being given money. The tout is being made money. And the household is being paid money. Why? To watch India Today. Vishal was lured and he agreed for the commission. Third part. Instead of fulfilling his legal duties as relationship manager, he misused his position, breached the non-disclosure clause of the company, and by asking and luring Tejal and other households to watch, just a minute, to watch, yes, again, India Today is mentioned again, to watch India Today news channel and certain channels for the longer duration, paid them money. Now, viewers, you tell me, please ask Parambir Singh and Arun Puri. Mr. Puri, you, and what's her name? What's her name? Your daughter. You should be asking your editors to do this. Do a program on these serious charges on India Today. Now, the fact is that despite the FIR naming India Today on 8th October, the Mumbai Police Commissioner holds a press conference in 12 hours concealing this fact and instead leveling allegations against Republic. The allegations were made with an intent to publicly malign and target the Republic Media Network, despite it not being named in the FIR. Instead, he went on to make some long-winded allegations against Republic. Now, understand, he saves India Today, and then he goes on India Today, and he says Republic's ratings showed suspicious movement as well. What does he know about my ratings? What does he know about my ratings? How are they suspicious? Who has said it? Who has said it? And who is he? Is he the rating agency? Who is he? He's the commissioner of police. He's questioning the viewership of Republic TV. He's saying, why is Republic TV the #1 channel? What is that of his concern? Now, there's another point which I need you to consider here. Please understand that the critical thing was, and I can open the phone lines for a bit. The critical thing was, and by the way, I was told that India Today deployed its team. Outside my residence before the press conference. I'm also making an important disclosure, viewers. India Today deployed a team outside my
house in Mumbai. Now, I want to know, why did India Today deploy its team outside my house before the press conference? That means this reveals that there was some understanding between sides. India Today sent its reporters outside my house before Parambir Singh's press conference had begun, when I was at lunch. This proves that this is very interesting. I'm putting this up. That means they were working in concert. That's why I feel the matter should be investigated now by the CBI to see whether there is any collusion that has happened between the India Today group and the Mumbai police. Now the critical thing is, Parambir says that I have no evidence against India Today. Now that is a black lie. There is a lot of evidence. There's tons of evidence. The person giving the evidence has gone on record on my channel saying, yes, India Today, India Today, India Today. He says, India Today, people were offering money to my family. It's an English channel. You see, the children don't watch, but they're insisting that they give money and I should watch India Today. So, for moral of the story is, Arun Puri, listen to me. You spit at the sky. It falls on your face. Tell that to the people who led you to this. And let there be a CBI investigation into the collusion between media houses and the Mumbai police. And Parambir Singh, are you going to call the India Today people for your kind of questioning? Why can't you call them? Why were the India Today reporters outside my house before the press conference? Put that on the breaking news grid, my news team. Let's put it on the breaking news grid. Inexplicable. Now I'd like to go across to my guests. I want to thank all of you for my support. We have won this case. And we're the due process of law is not being followed. Article 21. Swapnil.
Absolutely, there is no question.
Due process of law. The investigation has not even started. If the case is not against Republic TV on the basis of an ex-employee of a third party agency without an FIR to back you up, as a result of some kind of collusion with channels who are our rivals, you've had a press conference, so you answer it.
No question about it, Arnab. There is no question. Article 21 comes right into play here. It's a right to livelihood. Pradeep Bhandari cannot be summoned in this fashion at all unless and until there was a basis to summon him. Now, the justification will have to be given by the Mumbai police as to why you have summoned X and why you have not summoned Y. By Y, I mean India Today, which is mentioned in the FIR. You read out the entire statement just now, and the word bribed was used, the word paid money was used, and the word of India Today was used apparently, I think, 5-6 times. So the question is that when all these things are used together, you need to call India Today first, investigate them first, unless and until you feel that you are not, you don't have the jurisdiction as the Mumbai police and you want to give it to the Noida police to do that, then you have to mention that as well. But you cannot selectively call a particular channel, that is Republic TV here, and you summon that journalist here. It flies in the face of Article 21, no question.
What does that reveal? That is the breaking news. India Today team was at Arnab's house before the press conference of Parambir. That's what I'm asking. Why was it? What is that?
Exactly, that shows in concert. That means it was predetermined. It was orchestrated. No question. Why was India Today camping outside your house? Why were they there? What kind of right do they have to camp outside your house? Not even outside your studio, just before the press conference. What is that supposed to mean? That is something which best Mumbai police can answer, and I would want an answer as an ordinary citizen of this city and also of the country. I need to know that.
So the other question is that if this is his process, that before an investigation even takes off, he wants to call the owners of channels to be interrogated, then by that logic, first call the India Today management and owners for interrogation. The FIR is against them.
Correct.
Savio, can you hear me? Shiva.
Well, yeah, I can hear you now, Arnab. You see, Arnab, Parambir
So my
Singh
question was that
thought that he could work in cahoots with India Today and try and bring about Republic TV down. But what has happened is that India Today has turned out to be the joke of the day, and Parambir Singh, who's more interested in Jan Ki Baat right now, is actually become Fun Ki Baat for the people of India and all across the world. The fact of the matter, Arnab, and I'm so proud to be associated with the Republic TV and with you, is that every other media channel latched on to this fake story and were having a jolly good time yesterday till you wrapped them around with the truth. And now they're staring at the truth and they don't know what to say. So all they're saying is, sorry Babu, but Parambir Singh has made a boo-boo at the press conference. That is exactly what has happened. A joke of the year, a fake news of the year. If you want to see what fake news is all about, the press conference of Parambir Singh, the Mumbai Police Commissioner, was an exact example of what fake news is all about.
Now, interestingly, police does not mention Republic TV in court because they caught red-handed.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Mamta Kale, do you understand? Abhi, now that the case has become one of India Today, suddenly Parambir does not talk about India Today. Why shouldn't Parambir do a conference on India Today? And I am requesting once again, they should India do a program on how the channel is accused of paying money for ratings, and the program should be Kale and Swapni, some of the participants. They will tell a thing or two. I think India Today should do a program on India. Mamta Kale, this shows a deeper collusion. I think it is to do with the Sushant case and the Hathras case. You look at this politically. This is not just Parambir Singh. There must be other players here behind him, because Sanjay Raut has come and clearly said that some channels were questioning us. So this is in line with what Parambir said, that some channels are number one because they question the Maharashtra government. Whether we are number one or not, for whatever reason we are number one, is none of this business.
Absolutely. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Okay. Yeah. So the Babbar share of journalism, we are very proud of you. And you are not on social media. Wish you were there and you would have seen the amount of support you are getting, Arnab. Hats off to you. The whole nation is with you. We stand with you and we are not going to leave you alone. You are not alone.
Thank you.
I heard you saying that you are not one person. They are actually fighting with us. It's not one Arnab Goswami. There are crores and crores of Arnab Goswami standing in front of these vultures, these uncouth, unprofessionals, nonsensical people, and this man called Parambir Singh stands exposed completely. He doesn't realize one thing, that he's not a politician, Arnab. He's not the home minister. Why is he behaving like a politician? He wears this uniform, and this uniform is not just a piece of cloth, to cover his body. Like India is not just a piece of land for us. It is our mother. Similarly, this khaki uniform symbolizes honesty, dignity, law, and so on. He's been misusing his power. He's forgotten he happens to be just a custodian. And what a liar he is. He had the guts to call a press conference and lie about Republic group. He's lied through his teeth 6 times, not even once, twice, thrice, 6 times. India Today has been mentioned in that FIR, and this man has been calling out Republic. He's maligned the reputation of Republic. I want either he resigns or he should be sacked. He doesn't deserve this post. He's a liar of highest order. What kind of a personal vendetta, he's kind of a personal scores or vendetta he's settling against you, we all know. And you're absolutely right. Just because you've been fighting for justice, for truth, you've been standing with Mother India, you've been standing with all of us, with the common people of India, he got behind you. He thought by lying about you, he will silence the voice of all of us. He can't do that, and he better understand this. I want to appeal to the Home Minister of India with folded hands that he doesn't deserve this post. Please sack him. Sack him right now.
He said, Mamta, I want to share a joke that has come on Twitter. Advocate Raji Parod put this on Twitter. Shivam, the joke is this. Here asks Parambir Singh, how do you spell India today? Here asks Parambir Singh, how do you spell India today? Parambir Singh says REPUBLIC.
Arnab, let me just tell you, he
This
made
is
a
what people
joke
are
out
saying,
of himself.
Shiva.
This is the first time. This is the first time in the history of this country that a commissioner held a press conference without even reading the FIR. I mean, really, why you are behaving like a political leader? And every time you try and mess with Arnab Goswami, you forget that you're dealing with a man who broke every scam in this country, starting from Colgate to 2G to Commonwealth to everything. I mean, nobody had the guts to fight with him. Why you being a commissioner is just trying to, politicize everything. Why you're playing in hands with Uddhav Thackeray? He's not going to be there forever. He'll not be there positively in next 2 or 3 years or maybe less than that. But the point is, whatever you feel, you really want to investigate everybody. There's no issues in that. But when you're specifically targeting Republic Bharat or Republic TV or Network or Arnab Goswami, you're trying messing with the 150 crore people. And if you really want to have an idea that how much this country loves Arnab Goswami, just get to the social media. You'll have an idea why Republic TV and Arnab Goswami is number one. It was always number one. It will always be the number one for sure. So there's no doubt about it. When it comes to this person, I personally feel Parambir Singh should wrap up a circus now and, do his duty diligently. That is something which is really very required because Maharashtra needs a lot more from him. From a commissioner's office, we do not really expect such things. We want him to investigate in Palghar lynching. We want him to investigate in Sushant Singh Rajput's case, which we have been following from last 3 months. So it's better you put your focus on there. Leave Arnab Goswami alone. He can, very well maintain everything in order. But I have a request to you, Mr. Goswami. Drag this man into the court. File a suit against him because this is something which is really very important. He's keep on defaming Republic Network from last 3 months. It's time for him to pay it back because people love you. People have faith in you. I've been receiving calls. I've been receiving emails on social media, on Twitter that communicate with Arnab Goswami.
Well, thank you. Can I say something through you to everyone? Can I say something through you, Shivam, to everyone? Maybe you can put it on social media and on Twitter.
We will.
I will give you my statement, but I want you to tell them that I am not fighting for myself alone in this case. I am fighting a bigger battle. The battle is a bigger battle for the country that I believe you are very generous and Mamta is very generous and so is my friend Savio and Swapnil. But we are all but individuals at a point of time in the history of this great nation. And now we have a chance to fight the big battle. We fought Shaheen Bagh. Look at the build-up. I think history is taking us towards a logical conclusion. We are but what they say, हम तो सूत्रधार हैं, ये इतिहास की कड़ी है और जैसे हिंदी ने कहा कि सच और जीत के बीच में महासंग्राम और युद्ध होने की पूरी आर पार की लड़ाई होने का समय आ गया है। पालघर की लड़ाई, सुशांत सिंह राजपूत की सच, हाथरस का पर्दाफाश और शाहीन बाग में जो हमारे लोकतंत्र के खिलाफ षड्यंत्र हुई थी, I say it in English again, the killing of the sadhus in Palghar, the battle for SSR, the public campaign, the expose of the Vadra family in Hathras, and of course the determined fight all of us fought to make sure that our country is not burnt during Shaheen Bagh. Our country would have been burnt in Shaheen Bagh. Mamta, let me tell you, when Delhi was burning, on December 13th or 14th, I was with my family in Banaras on a pilgrimage. I saw how people were being put against each other, people who did not want to fight. I realized then that if this country burns, it will not just burn in one city, it will spread. And I asked the question yesterday, Vishweshwar Bhatt, that who will take responsibility if this country burns? If Bhima Koregaon led to a caste riot, if Hathras would have led to a caste riot, even if Congress got 100 more votes, what would be the long-term consequence for this country? So I believe that this time all of us must come together and fight these evil forces with all our energy, Vishweshwar Bhatt. So I want you to tell Shivam, everyone, that this is not about a fight for republic or honor.
I agree.
What do you think, Mr. Bhatt?
Thank you, Arnab. I really appreciate your courage and guts, and I have been watching you since almost 2.5 months. In fact, I was anticipating such actions against you in particular and against your channel in general. I was expecting some police action against you, but the day has come, so they came down heavily on you. In fact, I was really surprised that the police commissioner of Mumbai has not enacted according to the scripts of the Bollywood. I thought that he was influenced by the Bollywood, but he hasn't, because he has not read out the script given by his political masters. Yesterday he was addressing a press conference without reading the FIR. How can a police commissioner act so foolishly? I am really amazed. I am really surprised. A police commissioner who is holding such a very important post, and he is a custodian of the financial capital of the country, the Mumbai, and he is acting as a fool. And he can't read out the FIR before addressing the press conference. I am really surprised. And more than that, the police commissioner, he has some very, very illicit, very nasty intention against the Republic TV. So that is evident from his body language, from his language, which he has used yesterday. And I strongly condemn it, and the people of this country and those who feel nationalist, so they feel proud and they stand with you, Arnab.
Thank you, Vishweshwarji. I feel very strong, motivated, and if I may say so, I feel encouraged to take the fight to the next level. And I ask myself,
Arnab, I interrupt. I tell you, the TRP is an indicator, but you have crossed above the TRP. You have reached the nook and corner of this country, and you are the voice of the people. TRP is not just an indicator for the advertisers, that's all. And you have grown much beyond all these things. And that is evident from the popularity of your channel. Yesterday I was watching your show, and the people are tweeting like anything. So that is a sheer indication that you have above all these things. And don't worry, and you have taken up a right cause. And my sincere request is, please take it to a logical end. Don't leave them. We are with you.
Therefore, Swapnil, we will be going to the country's courts, filing cases. All our top lawyers and our legal teams, we have had our conferences, we have a strategy, and we have examined the facts of the case. And my lawyers are horrified. They can't believe it actually happened.
No, because Arnab, here I tell you, he has mentioned in the FIR, the India Today name is clearly mentioned. But I dare your police commissioner to take action against India Today. If he has the real guts, if he is really wearing his uniform and he is really exercising his authority, let him take action against India Today.
Absolutely.
He
should come out, Arnab, he should come out today. He should come out call for a press conference, apologize to you, to Republic Group, and take the name of India Today. Can he do that? Does he have these guts? Can he come out and say this? What a disgrace he is to Khaki. What a disgrace. You know, isn't he the same top cop of Mumbai, Arnab, who could not file an FIR for 65 to 67 days in Sushant's case? And in this case, just to malign your reputation, just to settle the personal scores, within 48 hours, he came out with this lie. Unbelievable this man is. Unbelievable.
No, you look at the psychology of the individual. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, yes.
Now he is quiet. Now that India Today's name has come out, Shivam, the man is quiet.
Yeah.
Because if there's a press conference today, I will send my reporters and ask.
I know.
Was India Today's name there? So now he's not doing a press conference on India Today.
Arnab, I'll tell you what. If he cannot even apologize to you on a lighter note, if he says sorry, Babu, तो उससे भी चल जाएगा. At least उतना तो बोल दे आकर. And say sorry, Babu, we'll accept it. But the way he is behaving from last couple of months, that's very sad. You have raised few pertinent questions to him. You have raised issues on how the Mumbai and Maharashtra police is working. You have raised the question on the government on the basis of the merit of the case of Palghar lynching. Everywhere you have raised relevant questions rather than getting into this mess and fight with you in person. Why he doesn't come out and talk about facts? Let's talk about Palghar lynching. I mean, it's been more than 4 months you have been following that case, and the entire India is with you in this. You are fighting that Sushant Singh Rajput's case when the entire country and the media groups were saying why you were just after one star, Sushant Singh was not such a big star, why getting this much coverage. You took all the criticism, but still you kept on fighting that particular case. But when it comes to Mumbai police and specifically the commissioner, they have a lot to answer. Now it's time to come out in media, face the camera, face Mr. Bhandari, face Mr. Goswami, and answer this country, because the nation wants to know why you held a press conference yesterday like this. Because if you haven't even read an FIR, that's bizarre. A police commissioner cannot behave like that. You are just not a common policeman. You're a police commissioner, and God, you just have to understand. You'll have to understand the gravity of the situation is. You'll have to.
It's a mixture of corporate and political interests. If because you got together with some rival channels and some political parties, you got together, you said this we are going to fix or not. I have been told, Swapnil, that the conspiracy was to fix or not. And in the keenness, desperation, urgency, eagerness to fix or not, they, without doing the research, hiding the FIR, you did a press conference. FIR has come out. Now tell me, Swapnil, where in the world is an FIR against one person converted into action against some other person? One. Where in the world is the version of the accused in one case used, but the version of the complainant not looked at, where the accused is given primacy over the complainant? And more importantly, where in the world does the highest person in the police force, at the earliest phase of the investigation, go public, claiming that he has found out the results of the investigation when he says at the same time that the investigation has started? Where in the world, on the basis of a statement of an ex-employee of a third party of a rating agency, who therefore the person has no credibility, on the basis of a statement of a person with no relation, case of no credibility, he went to a press conference, saying that the country's #1 news network is sitting on proceeds of crime. Now, what is evident out here, viewers, Parambir, Sanjay Raut, Uddhav wanted to fix me. But they got fixed themselves in their own lives. They realize that you don't, they are making mistakes in a hurry. And I think now both India Today and Mumbai police have lost all credibility. Unless Of course, I think Arun Puri can come and apologize if Arun Puri was his daughter, whatever.
Yeah.
If Arun Puri and his daughter come and apologize, I'll accept the apology. If Parambir apologizes, I will still not accept the apology. But I think the time to apologize to the people of India has come. Swapnil.
Yeah, Arnab, what happened today in the court was very simple. They did not name Republic TV. If they did not name India Today for reasons best known to them, which you and I both know, they also did not name Republic TV. So that is very good because they realized their mistake. Post 9 p.m. yesterday, when you showed the FIR, it was very clear that they realized their own big mistake. So I'm glad that they did not name Republic TV. Now they've just called Pradeep Bhandari for reasons I don't know what is the basis of calling Pradeep Bhandari, but that Pradeep Bhandari will be able to tell after he goes there and after he comes out with his investigation. So, with his interrogation or whatever you may call, or some questions asked here and there. But let me tell you, Arnab, what is most disappointing in all of this is the way the other channels have come out yesterday like hungry dogs on this, which is what I have not liked at all. They are part of the same fraternity. I mean, Arnab, we have legal rivalries between us, with lawyers between us, but we never parade them in a court of law. We may not even look at each other. We may be disgruntled against each other, but we never do that. So this is what the channel should have refrained from, because this is going to hurt media in the long run. If you say that, and your biggest grudge is not, how is Arnab Goswami getting so many TRP ratings? But your biggest grudge is that how is he, in a short period of time, in 3 years, come to such a stature that he's even above TRP ratings? That is what is bothering them the most. And Arnab Goswami is way ahead of TRP ratings. He doesn't need them. Trust me, 90% of your viewers do not even know what these TRP ratings mean. Even I don't know. I don't care. I go by what is the content of Republic TV, what is the truth that it emanates from the studios, how you conduct your interviews, and bloody well, if they don't like the way you conduct interviews, they're entitled not to like it.
Then
they don't have to switch off the TV sets. Don't switch it on. Don't watch Arnab Goswami.
So he's making his evidence, and that's also therefore on the breaking news grid. I'd like 4 lines put there. The first thing is that my friend, colleague, and consulting editor of Republic, Pradeep Bhandari, has been summoned by the Mumbai police, I'm told. Secondly, reporters were outside my house before the press conference of Parambir started. Thirdly, that there is now public knowledge that the FIR contents have been verified by Hansa. The Hansa has verified and confirmed the FIR contents. Fourthly, that the eyewitness has also named the India Today network. And therefore, since the entire matter now predicates upon India Today, I only request Parambir Singh, therefore, to immediately hold a press conference on India Today, its role in the FIR, what was mentioned in the FIR, and the magic with which the investigation into India Today was closed within 4 working hours, Savio. Within 4 hours, waking hours and working hours, he closed the investigation on India Today. And within 4 hours, he realized that Republic TV is number 1 because we pay 500 rupees to someone.
Okay, Arnab, I'm highly protective of you and the Republic team. So like when I warned you about a year back on India Today's acts, let me warn you one more time and tell you, I was speaking to a few of my friends in the intelligence circuits outside of India. If you dig deeply, your enemy is not from India. It is the enemies that you have made beyond the border that had actually made a phone call to some of these stakeholders in this fiasco from a 0092 number.
Okay.
A 0092 prefix number. The whole idea, Arnab, is that the enemies of the country, this is not only about the media rivalry. This is not only about the cop who's having a dereliction of duty, but this is about the enemy of India. The problem is Republic TV stands for India. Republic TV stands for the truth. So there is an attempt by people who are enemies of India, outside of India, that are targeting Republic. And if you even track what is happening on social media, where there is a trend called Arrest Arnab, you will realize that some of these bots come from enemy countries. And that is the reason why it is imperative that the Ministry of Home Affairs investigates this particular attack on Republic and the last 1 year, because there is a concentrated effort, Arnab, to target you, to target Republic TV, and to stop the truth about India coming out globally. So it's my request to Amit Shah, please listen to what I'm saying. Arnab, you are being targeted, but you are saved by the prayers of the people of India.
I feel swathed in the love. I feel swathed in the love of the people of India. And they have given me so much love, so many blessings, so much spiritual strength over the last 24 hours that I feel protected by this love. And I think my bigger point is, and I want to take this with Brigadier Anil Gupta from Jammu, I think the threat of a nationalist media is a big threat for the Tukde gang. And therefore, they have all come together to do this. How do you view this, Brigadier Anil Gupta? Hathras, Sushant Singh Rajput case, Shaheen Bagh, Sarjil Imam, Palghar. After this, we find that these people make Republic the #1 target. How do you read this, Brigadier Gupta? How do you feel about this?
First of all, let me compliment you. Republic Network and Republic Media and you have always stood by the right. You have stood with the weak. You are the voice of the unheard.
My line got dropped.
Nationalist
Can you connect
channel
me?
you are in any case. But the way you look after those who are the neglected section of the society, the honored section of the society, and you raise their voice, that is what enables the Indian public to you. And that is why the other channels are scared of you. You see, I was telling earlier in the Hindi channel, Republic Bharat, that to me something appears fishy. There is league between the opponents and the police. I wonder why Paramveer Singh is still continuing his job. He should have been suspended. He should have been removed. And then inquiry should have started against him straightway, because he has misused his official position in league with another channel, not only to defame you, he has defamed the entire nationalist media and all those who are nationalists. I feel myself attacked by these people because we are the ones who have always stood for the nation. We are against the Tukde gang. We are against the Gupta gang. We have been fighting them tooth and nail. And today I find that the channel which has been giving us the voice is being attacked. So I am really, really appalled.
I also want to tell you yesterday, Niranjan has a bit of news to share, Brigadier Gupta. First of all, reporters of India Today were outside my house before the press conference of the Mumbai Police Commissioner. And yesterday, viewers, one more breaking news. When our reporter Atul was at the press conference, the police officer physically dragged him out of the press conference. And Paramveer Singh was there. Viewers, please note this. Not a conference. The police officers were Paramveer Singh told them, drag and throw out the Republic TV reporter from my press conference. So Niranjan, you can share more details.
In fact, Arnab, yesterday on our, because we have there are separate, groups where alerts come in, and we received an alert that at 4 p.m. the Mumbai police, in fact, we were told the crime branch. Initially, Arnab, I want to pull up the update that came in calling for reporters. Initially, we were told that it was 1600 hours. Crime branch Mumbai called press conference regarding a good detection. I'm reading that out. Honorable CP sir will address electronic media at 1600 hours. And then suddenly we received a message from Atul at around 3:50, 3:45, 3:50. And Atul told me that, sir, I have been asked to, leave the news conference. So we asked him, why were you asked to leave the news conference? He said, I don't know, sir, Republic TV is not allowed. And then back then we did not know at around 3:45, 3:50 what this was all about. But he said an officer brought him out and then pulled up the lady officer at the entrance and asked her, why did you give Republic TV the entrance? Now, the obvious question that we have, Arnab, we've been banned by political parties, that's completely okay with us. How did the Mumbai Police Commissioner and the Mumbai Police Crime Branch office become a political office that we were banned entry from? We have the right to enter. Our reporters are accredited.
Absolutely. I mean, I am shocked. I am absolutely horrified that they did that. So look at the way it was planned, Niranjan.
Yeah.
India Today put its reporters outside outside my house before the press conference, Swapnil. Our reporter was present at the Mumbai police press conference, was physically dragged out, kicked out of a press conference. When Parambir Singh got to know that there is a Republic TV press conference, the FIR which was about India Today was concealed by him, Parambir. When it got exposed at 9 o'clock, at 11 o'clock, he had to admit it.
Yeah.
Then he tried to do another cover-up by saying there is no eyewitness or witness. When the witness came on record, now he has nothing to say.
Yes.
So I think now, viewers, it's a big victory for us. Niranjan, I can only tell you, please tell everyone in the newsroom.
Yes.
It's a huge victory for the Republic Media Network.
Well, absolutely, Arnab.
Incredible victory for the truth.
Completely,
For
Arnab.
truth shall win and go forth.
Yep.
And fight again and rise. And never be beaten. सच जो है वो परेशान हो सकता है, पराजित नहीं हो सकता. The truth can be troubled, but never defeated. And all the facts are coming out right now. And those who know me today, Swapnil, I'm telling you, you know me, we will fight this, Mamta. हम लड़ेंगे और डट के लड़ेंगे, क्योंकि ये आज की जीत नहीं है. मैं कह रहा हूँ आज हो जाए आर पार. अभिव्यक्ति की आजादी पे हो, सांप्रदायिक कौन है और नहीं है उस पे हो, दंगाई राजनीति पे हो, हर चीज पे let there be a fight now.
Absolutely, I completely agree with you.
Arnab, you have to go for the freedom of press. There is no question about it. And you are fighting a larger battle. That is what is most important. It is a larger battle. You are only an example. You are the icon today of free press. And you are representing the entire country as the fourth pillar of democracy. Vox populi, vox Dei. The voice of the people is the voice of God. And that is where you come in, you step in that. So you have to fight a battle which is larger than just the freedom of Republic TV. And you have to go all hammer and tongs at this. I wish I could add vexatious litigation. Since there is no mention of Republic TV in the FIR, I cannot suggest vexatious litigation because there is no litigation against you right now. It's just an inquiry. So the point is that should there be an FIR tomorrow, you can include vexatious litigation apart from criminal defamation because these two things to work together in tandem very well.
Absolutely. Now I will take your leave for now because I'm attending to some other matters. But can I, on a personal level, Savio, thank you. Mamta, thank you. My young friend Shivam, thank you.
Always there.
Brigadier Gupta, thank you.
We are there with you. We are there. We'll fight it together. We'll fight it
Thank you.
together. The nation stands with you. We are very proud of you.
Yes.
Well, I can only say, sir, you are standing. You are.
That's the viewer. There is a viewer who just wrote something for you. Let me just read it out here. And he wrote that Rohit Shetty must be thinking of bringing Paramveer Singh in Khatron Ke Khiladi because he messed with Arnab. I mean, amazing. So,
well, thank you. My friend Shekhar who's joining me, I'll have to go, but thank you for coming. Let's keep the spirit alive. Let's fight this. And I feel that I must have done something right. That at this time when all my enemies have come together against me, that some of us have come together and we'll win the fight. But please tell everyone on social media, on the media, on your WhatsApp groups and everywhere to spread the truth and to support us more. Thank you very much. Niranjan, over to you, my friend.
We are already doing it.
Thank you.
Thank you. And in fact, on that note, let me give you a live check of how many people are watching Republic TV right now. Live viewers on Republic TV, YouTube right now, 6,300. Live viewers, and this is transparent data. Anybody can go onto YouTube and watch this right now. Live on Republic TV, 6,300. India Today, 800. 6,300, India Today 800. In fact, going by the popularity on YouTube, the ratings must be much lower than what it is right now, Shekhar. And we believe that India Today has been rigging ratings. It's not we believe, it's there in the FIR. In fact, we believe that they're number 2 this week because they may have rigged the ratings, as mentioned in the FIR.
Yeah. So, Niranjan, I think action should be taken against India Today. One is, they need to also apologize to India, and also this incompetent police commissioner, Paramveer Singh, has to apologize to India for what he's done. The whole of India stands with Arnab Goswami, stands with all of you. And I feel instead of solving real crimes, they're picking up honest people, picking up people who are hardworking, people who are picking up real news. That's totally not done. They need to also understand that we are all in this together. The whole nation stands with Arnab Goswami. Everybody stands with Republic TV because we know that this is bullying of the worst kind. And I also believe we should take this Mumbai police commissioner to task. He should be asked, why has he done this? Why has he changed things so fast? India Today should be questioned. Everybody who is involved in this nefarious activity should be questioned. And people stand with all of you at Republic TV. Everybody in this world, I think the numbers don't lie, like you just said. The numbers reflect what Republic TV is all about. Your YouTube numbers, your Twitter numbers, your social media numbers. And that explains it all. Everybody stands with you, one for all for one.
Okay, let me go across. So Swapnil wants to come in. Swapnil, quickly, and then I have to take a short break.
Quickly. A client of mine is asking me a question. On a lighter note, he's asking me a question. He's saying, Swapnil, I come to you often for legal advice. But अगर 400 रुपए की जगह पे अगर 400 रुपए का लड्डू भेज देते, तो is that considered as a bribe or not? मुझे बोलिए तो मैं सोचूंगा कि मुझे लड्डू चाहिए या 400 रुपए चाहिए. Now with that, I don't have to say anything further. Congratulations. Wish you all the best.
Well, we have 11 crore viewers. 11 crore viewers as of this week. Please do the math. 400 to 500 rupees into 11 crore viewers into 178 weeks. Please do the math. And by the way, there were numbers thrown around yesterday before I take a break. Before I take the break, yesterday there were numbers thrown around, right? They spoke about 40,000 crore scam. You know what is the the total revenue that is up for grabs in the English market? It's only 800 crore. That's it. That's it. I mean, there is a limit to which you can lie officially on record on a podium in uniform. I request all of viewers to stay with us. Stay with us. I'll take a short break and come back. Stay with me, Mamta. I'll take a short break and come back. Hold on.